Hello, good afternoon. My name is Eduardo Baltazar Hernández, and today I'm presenting my autobiography. I was born on January 24 in the regional hospital of Texutlan, Puebla. My parents are Eduardo Baltazar Hernández and Rosa Hernández Gervasio. I have two brothers, Alan and Rodrigo. I am the oldest. When I was 2 years old, I went to kindergarten, which in a smaller class than preschool. When I was 3 years old, I entered to social kindergarten, where I attended 3 years of preschool. I graduated with good conduct and I also knew the basic. That same year, my father went to work in the United States. At the age of 6, I entered the elementary school Licenciado Benito Juárez Garcia, where I attended my first years. At the beginning, it was hard for me to make friends because it was a totally new environment where everything was unknown to me. In that year, my brother Rodrigo was born, and it was something new for me. Besides that year, I moved to the city of Jalapa. My mom got for change of place. There I attended the second year of elementary school. At that time, I went to school and stayed at home with my grandmother who was the one who took care of me. For the following year, I moved back to Texutlan. I returned to my old home, but not my old school. For third grade, I entered the Jose Maria Morelos y Pavón school, where I had to start again to make friends and adapt to the school. But as I really had experience, I made friends very quickly. I made a great group of friends that killed to this day. In that years, I entered my first soccer tournament, which will be the sport that accompanies me to this day. I through grades I was the most outstanding student, obtaining the first place in academy achievement I will as in first grade. Later in sixth grade, I will be chosen to represent my school in the soccer team, being the captain of the team, where we will win the final again Justo Sierra Elementary School in a penalty shootout. Also, my graduation won big grade, but at the same time sad because I said goodbye to my friends. And that same year, my brother Alan was born. Entering high school will be the return because 7 talk I was still studying at Morelos High School. The rules, subject, teachers, etc. will be very different. So I had to adapt and keep working hard. Second grade was a very unusual year that made my life because my grandmother and grandfather passed away. Both were very important in my personal growth and development. In third grade, I was the captain of the high school soccer team, besides being the king of Students' Week and being in the school sports. I was a year of many achievements besides. My graduation was special because I was leaving the school I studied for 7 years. It was time for continuous for more. Later, I will enter the Federal High School for Cooperation Antonio of Iraq. I was very excited because I reached another level. And our first year, and I meet many people and became very good friends and great people, besides having excellent teachers. That same years, I was thrilled to be in the school soccer team and I managed to stay and I will be into account to pay the Interprepas 2019 in Tehuacan, reaching the final and beating the selection of Tehuacan with a score of 2-0. Unfortunately, the following year the COVID pandemic started, where supposedly it was a 2 week period and we will go home, which turned in 2 years. During the quarantine time, I worried a lot. I used it to think a lot when I would be over and I will go back to school. And I will talk to my friends and we will make calls to catch up, but it was not the same as interaction directly. During that time, my dad and my brother Rodrigo got infected with COVID, and it was serious since he had already been sick with respiratory tract. But with refit, he recovered it. It was completed time. High school didn't feel the same. I spent all day doing homework or being locked and up all day. It wasn't all but during the time because I made some very sincere friends and began to enjoy training in the gymnasium, which I still do to this day. For this grade, I will return to on-site class, even though I already knew the high school and felt like a new kid, since everything was with precautionary measures and healthy distance. Also, I chose a training in which I would not see my classmates for first grade. This last year was the weirdest and funniest at the same time because the last months were the best. I had a great time with my new friends, and the teachers were very cool. I got to my graduation where I felt very happy and sad at the same time. I graduated with the it go average and being in the honor roll. I was leaving behind a stage that for me was one of the best in my life. Later, I would take my admission exam to the university, where I was not accepted, and I would meet the uni system where I am currently in my first year in the school of pharmacobiological chemistry. Very happy and excited to continue with my academic training and focus on getting my degree.